Welcome to Nacho Fitness Coach,
the podcast for people who kind of want to get healthy, but also really want to go lay down.
I'm Sara, personal trainer and recovering perfectionist.
And I'm Caleigh, fitness newbie, realist, and professional nap enthusiast.
We don't have six-pack abs or a 10-step morning routine.
But we do have opinions and microphones.
We're not delusional.
We're just determined.
Let's get into it. Okay, so we did a thing, and no, it's not another bad idea from Caleigh.
Debatable, but this time it turned out amazing. We made downloadable guides from Nacho Fitness Coach.
They're the perfect mix of fitness-ish and unfiltered chaos. Here's what's inside. The Crap Fitness Told You, the No BS Myth-Busting Guide, Quit Being a Little Bitch, the 30-Day Challenge to Build Habits,
Workouts that don't suck, fast workouts that don't make you miserable, and Feed Yourself, damn it, a simple meal plan for real people. And because we know you love options, boom, bundles. The half-ass option, the BS-free basics, and our crown jewel, literally everything you need except willpower.
Find them all at nachofitnesscoach.com. Download instantly, print them, tape them to your fridge, whatever works.
Or just let them collect digital dust like everything else you've ever downloaded. We don't judge much. Welcome back to Nacho Fitness Coach. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Oh, I've been waiting for you to ask me.
Have you? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Great. I'm so glad. I'm trying to be a better person.
You're doing it. You're doing a bang up job, Sara. Proud of you. All right, real quick, stuff I don't give a shit about.
Yep, let's get to it.
It's actually kind of my last one. I'm going to have to conjure up some more stuff I don't give a shit about. I'm sure there's more things, but aluminum in deodorant? Do we care?
Oh, I don't have aluminum in my deodorant.
Because you care?
I don't know if I really care or not. It was kind of one of those easy swaps, and I found something that worked, and I was like, well, okay.
Does it work, though? Do you stink?
No, I don't think so. I actually think it works. I feel like it has worked better for me.
What is it?
Mine is like a crystal salt.
No, that shit don't work.
I don't feel like
Come here. Let me smell your armpits.
Can you smell?
Oh, it doesn't smell. Well, I think I'm getting your detergent from your shirt.
But still,
Well, I don't know, though.
So it's like a crystal, what's it called? Hold on, I'll find it.
Salt glob?
Yeah, and it comes in like a container. Crystal.
We're gonna have to disagree. I don't feel like anything natural.
Yeah, it looks like that.
I think you guys...
And you can get the roll-on one. So Elle has the roll-on one that it's like already.
So was that a choice, like an intentional choice?
Yeah, it was.
You were like you didn't want.
It's a mineral deodorant to stick, but you have to run it underwater.
I just feel like I would rather die early than stink.
Well, then so do you do white or clear? Like, is it antiperspirant and deodorant? Or do you just do the deodorant? Like, how's your opinion on that one?
I use a combo, antiperspirant and deodorant. I have to switch it up because, I don't know if that's normal, but my whole life, after I've used a certain type of deodorant for a while, it'll, quit working. And so then I have to, switch it up to something else. So I don't have, a, super solid brand or fragrance or whatever that I'm die hard about. I have to switch it up, every 6 months.
I don't even know how I got started on that.
But I don't like the gel.
Ooh, yeah, no.
That's nasty.
That is a non-starter for me. I used that, in high school.
That's so gross.
Like the boys' ones, because I thought they smelled good.
Yeah.
And it was I remember having to click it and it would, pop up through those holes.
Yeah.
Right?
It's kind of a little bit unsettling, too.
Yeah, it was. It just kind of...
It's gross.
Yeah, it comes up your nose.
You glop it on your arm.
But it was wet. I know.
You put your armpit back down and you can feel it globbing around in there. It's gross.
Yeah, I don't even know. That's I got a hold of that at some point. Maybe it was popular in the 90s and that's how it was okay, here.
Yeah, probably.
That's what other people are doing. And then I never liked the ones that were white.
I use white more than not.
Because I didn't look seeing the remnants of it, in the creases and stuff.
Yeah.
That was always kind of gross to me because you'll get balls of leftover. No?
Alan doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, I did, I guess, maybe.
I guess. Sometimes.
Or you wear a t-shirt like that, like a tank top like that.
You gotta be real careful.
You gotta be careful.
Deodorant on.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah, so I did do clear. I did the gel. And then I did like speed stick, like men's speed stick forever. And then I think I switched to the crystals and it works. So
you think it works, huh?
I mean, I don't feel like I stink.
You wouldn't be the last to know
whether or not it is like.
I was wondering like what I brought the like wax melter in here and stuff. I didn't know what the problem was, but now I know.
It's me and my crystal.
Crystal deodorant.
You talk about those crazy crystal people rubbing stuff all over. And it's like, oh, wait a second. I'm actually a mineral crystal person.
I didn't know this about you. This is actually really interesting to hear.
Yeah.
You have taken the non-aluminum.
Well, and they do like I think they tout on theirs too that they're like the official deodorant of like the cancer. Hold on. American Cancer Association. I don't know. Listen, do we know about anything?
I guess not.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's natural mineral salts. I feel like on the front it used to say that.
Hold on. I actually have my deodorant here. I'm going to go grab it.
Hypoallergenic body deodorant stick, natural protection. Man, what is that? I thought it was on the front.
This is what I'm currently using.
Maybe you should try it. Maybe you would. Clean label, purity award, no white marks, mineral stick, unscented, paraben free, blah blah blah. Safety armed with competence.
Okay, so it says right on here.
Up to 24 hours.
It says right on here: aluminum, zirconium, pentachlorohydrix, antiperspirant deodorant. So there's definitely aluminum in here.
And it prevents body odor up to 24 hours. Invisible protective barrier, blocks odor before it starts. Its effective deodorant is non-sticky, non-staining.
Smell that though.
Leaves no white residue. I know they smell good, but just that white.
You don't like that?
No. And then clean purity award. Okay. Maybe they don't have like the official deodorant of the American Cancer Society anymore, but I thought at one point
so you
years
care
ago,
about aluminum. I don't, it just takes all kinds of kinds. Do you care, Alan, about aluminum? Am I supposed to care?
Natural. See, and this is the one that I have for Elle. It's like you don't have to wet it. It's not still a crystal. Like they put it in, like it's got all those balls on top, and so it rolls.
Does it will it just eventually it can cause cancer? But if I end up with cancer someday, they're not going to be like that. We can tell you definitely for sure this is because of the deodorant you use. Nobody ever knows what they got cancer from. It's probably the pack a day of Marlboro Lights I used to smoke.
We don't know.
We don't know.
It could be the Mountain Dew, the gallons of Mountain Dew that you used to drink a day.
Right.
We don't really know.
Cancer is probably not in leading research right now.
Is armpit cancer a thing?
Exactly.
We need to raise awareness for armpit cancer.
Or is it?
I think that's considered breast cancer.
In through your pores. It's like right there by your like lymph nodes.
Breast cancer, you can because you're supposed to check your armpits when you check your boobies.
Charcoal and tea tree deodorant. They're getting some fancy ones like this brand. Huh.
Listen, I want to tell you a story real quick before we move into the topic. Okay.
Do we have a topic for today?
I have no idea. That's your job.
Okay.
I want to tell you a quick story.
Okay.
About, how we have chickens?
Yeah, you have chickens.
We got baby chicks back in the spring. So now they're fully
grown chicks.
Fully chickenized.
Do you have hawks or something getting them?
No, not right now. They're good. They're locked up.
Okay. Oh, you built a boat.
We built a boat. Noah's Ark.
We have a chicken hutch. Is that what you call it? What do you call it?
It's a chicken coop.
Oh, that's a coop?
We just had an old,
Okay.
We just had an old boat laying around on the property. We built.
Like most people do. Just have this boat laying around we went back in our Quonset and found our outbuilding in our farm. We had this boat. Okay.
I mean, we need more of that in the world. So.
Surprise.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Right, yeah. We're all about that here, apparently now.
I might not use reusable bags, but I reuse the boat.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So when we got the chicks, we've had chickens before, but we hadn't had them for a while. So I went to Tractor Supply, picked up 12 baby chicks.
Was this planned, or did you just at the spur of the moment say,
no, I'm
just going to, okay.
I would never.
Surprise. No. I brought chicks home.
So I brought 12 baby chicks home, and in the past, we've bought meat birds. Do you know what a meat bird is? No. It's a bird that you use for meat.
Don't all chickens you use for meat?
No.
Really?
They lay eggs.
But you don't eventually, don't they only lay eggs for a few years or something, and then you kill them and you eat them?
Well, ours have never gotten that far.
Oh, it's true. You're on the farm. The hawks get them.
I don't
Or
think
the
we've had any
coyotes?
chickens die of old age.
Okay, got it. Noted. Okay, so there's a difference then.
So yeah, they're like broilers, or they're called Cornish cross chickens, and they're just the big white chickens, like what you imagine, like when you imagine a chicken, just the white,
Yeah.
with the red comb.
Just a regular looking
Yeah.
chicken.
And so we didn't get those this time. They didn't even have them at the store. We didn't plan on getting any. So we got home, got our baby chicks in their, brooder with the heat lamp and all that
What's
stuff.
a brooder?
It's a containment. It's where you put the baby chicks to live, with like the pine shavings and the heat lamp.
Oh,
You
got
can't
it.
put baby chicks in a
It's like a little.
coop.
Okay.
The boat.
It's like a
wasn't
little
ready yet.
incubator kind of thing.
Yeah, like a little incubator.
But
yeah.
it's not for them after they've hatched. They go in this brooder.
Yeah, they go in a brooder.
Okay.
So we have them in the brooder. And after a couple weeks, I'm like, 3 of these are growing real fast. A lot faster than the other ones. And
Were they roosters? Do
having done
roosters
this-
grab?
No, roosters don't grow any faster.
Oh, okay.
So I knew what was going on. I'm like, fuck, these are meat birds. The problem with meat birds is, even if you don't butcher them, they grow so fast and so fat that they'll die of a heart attack,
So
or they'll like break their legs, or
Disabled.
it's a sad state of affairs.
I don't. Okay. So how does one chicken become a meat bird versus a non-meat
It's the
bird?
breed. They're a certain breed.
They're a certain breed.
They're bred
So that
to
doesn't-
grow
that they're
super fast.
okay.
And then it's
I just
nice.
you always see people talk about like how inhumane chicken farmers are because they've clearly fed these chickens steroids to make them grow faster. But you're telling me they've actually bred ones now to be called meat birds?
Yeah, they're Cornish crosses.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm like, shit, these are meat birds. They're not supposed to be. The problem was, meat birds are very like sweet, docile birds.
They're like family pets.
They're very sweet, like as chicks, like they love to sit on laps and stuff. And of course, so my girls love these 3.
Oh yeah, they're like the
Meat
best
birds.
ones
They're the-
probably.
They're the only ones with names at this point. They're the first ones the girls go out and pick up out of the brooder and play with them and snuggle in them. I'm like, shit. So I started prepping the girls. I'm like, listen, here's the situation.
It's gonna be on your plate one night for dinner.
No, stop. I knew we weren't going to eat them. I knew we weren't, because the girls loved them. But I'm like,
But they wouldn't have known.
but they are going to die early,
Okay.
even if we don't butcher them. They're going to die. They're not going to live as long. as
Heart
the other
attack
chickens.
or-
heart attacks.
Broken leg.
Yeah.
Just fall over and can't get up kind of situation.
And then we got to a point where we had to actually separate the 3 meat birds from the other chicks, because as they were all getting older, chicks, when they like establish their pecking order in the flock, they don't like any like weak. They'll like pick on ones that show like weakness or fatness or anything.
So it could be small or like.
So they don't like, yeah.
So they didn't like the meat birds, or the meat
No.
birds didn't like them.
They don't like the meat birds. So when we had to like build a new like makeshift brooder, it was a whole thing. Anyway, let me fast forward. So they've all come, they're all
Come of age.
chickens,
Okay.
fully chickens.
How long has this? How much time has passed at this point?
Couple months.
Okay.
3.5 months.
Okay.
So fully chickens. Now the 9 birds are living in the boat. The other ones we just had to make like a makeshift. Like we went and bought a dog kennel.
Because they probably couldn't get up into the boat.
Yeah, like one of those dog kennels. Yeah, because there's like a ramp
Right.
for them to get up there.
It wasn't
Things
like
were too fat.
It wasn't an ADA appropriate like
No.
ramped.
No.
Like you didn't run that bad boy out like 20
We would've
feet,
had to
so
get,
they
like,
could
an
have just
elevator.
like.
It was terrible. No, they were too
How
fat.
dare you not accommodate for
So,
these meat birds?
We did accommodate. We built them their very own. We went and bought one of those like wire dog cages. Jeremy like built, like wrapped it up in tarp and the whole thing. It was a nice little shack for them.
Okay, so with that, we're going to take just a quick little ad break. Find our Nacho Fitness Coach page on Facebook with username Nacho Fit Coach, where you can like, follow, and share our content.
Okay, we're back. So one day, and I have animal anxiety. Like I'm constantly worried that like one of our farm cats or chickens is gonna die.
Nonstop.
You know,
For sure. That's the life on a farm, though.
I know,
That's
I
not,
just
I don't know why
really-
you're anxious
I
about it. That's
struggle
just
with
part of what you sign up for when you have animals on a farm.
So every morning when my girls would go outside, I'm just like waiting for them to come, crying back in. Oh my God, everybody's dead, So one morning I hear it. I hear this screaming from my youngest. She's screaming as she's running up to the house. And she's like, one of the meat, we just call them the meat birds.
I thought they had names.
Well, they did. Yeah, they do. They did.
Okay, sure. But just...
We just call them... She's like, she didn't know which one it was. She's like, one of the meat birds is on its back. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I go out there. I'm like, which one is it? They're like, it's George. He's the one. He was the rooster of the 3 meat birds.
Okay.
So
you even got a rooster, too, out of this whole situation.
And then I called his 2 girlfriends. I called them his side chicks. George and his side chicks. So I go out there. I'm like, is he dead? And my oldest is like leaning over him, bawling, sobbing. She's like, no, he's still alive. I'm like, what?
And just pick him up. Set him up. Poor guy.
He's laying on his back. Okay, so we have cameras on our chickens. So first thing I did was I'm telling Mike, because I'm not touching the chicken because it's fucking nasty. There's poop everywhere. I'm like, how long has he been here? I had to go get the snow shovel and like
turn him over.
Yeah, I had to have my oldest like push him onto the snow shovel, and then I just had to like rotate it so he could get back up on his feet. And his back feathers were like all matted like upward because he'd been laying there. So I'm like, how long has this chicken been here like this?
Oh my god!
Because we haven't been out here since yesterday. And so I went and checked the cameras, and at this point it's 11 a.m.
Okay,
when we find him. I scrolled all the way back to 8 p.m.
Okay,
the night before. The fat ass had tripped coming out of his coop, his dog cage. He tripped and fell over, and he's too fat to turn right backside up.
Oh, so you just laid there pooping all over
I
himself.
can't believe he did.
Night.
I don't know how he didn't die. Chickens are not supposed to be on their backs. Like, that's really not really good for them. So he lived to see another day. And then, since then, so that was a couple months ago, and then one day the girls were outside on a weekend. They came in and they're like, we think that, because then the 2 side chicks, their names were Cluckers and Biggie, and they come in and they're like, we think Biggie's under the boat dead, but we don't want to check. So Jeremy goes out, and I didn't go out because I don't like to see dead animals. And so instead I hop on the camera, and by the time I got like logged into the cameras, I just see the 3 of them out in the yard hugging. I'm like, oh, shit.
They have a funeral?
So she died. No, because the girls wanted her buried, and Jeremy was gonna do it. And then I was like, he's like getting ready to do it. He's like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to dig a hole that big. He's like, because I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna have to do it at least 2 more times. Like, that's a big ass hole.
I'm setting the standard now. I'm not putting my foot down. No.
Yeah. So we were like, we're just gonna put it down by the creek, and so it can just go back to nature. So she died, and then exactly a week later, we were having my youngest birthday party, and we came home, and, you know, I'm constantly, like, scanning. I don't know what's wrong with me, but every time we pull up into the yard, I'm like, is there any dead animals? And sometimes there is, because I look over, and I see one of the side chicks, and then I just see 2 legs up in the air. And I'm like, that's not good. And it was George, the same one. I don't know why he was upside down again. He just died that way.
Oh,
so he died. We still have Biggie. And honestly,
oh, you do?
I think she's doing better than she was when they were alive, because she's actually fairly active now. But it's really sad. She doesn't sleep in her dog kennel anymore. She sleeps up next to the house, right by Clarice's window.
Aww, she just wants in so bad. Will you bring the chicken in?
Her shits are like that big. It's disgusting.
Put a diaper on her.
No, she's gross.
You could do that. I saw a video of that where people put diapers on a chicken.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. I mean, I'm not doing it. No.
I'm going to tell Clarice.
No.
Idea.
They're nasty. Chickens are nasty birds.
Oh, but she wants to be inside so bad.
We have 7 cats that also want to be inside real bad. So not running.
And 2 kids.
Fucking Dr. Doolittle over here.
You kind of already are.
No.
So
that's my story of the meat chickens. I just thought you would have.
I just can't believe you ended up with meat chickens and then didn't eat them.
Would you eat them if your kids loved them?
I don't have chickens, so I don't know. This is why I live in the city limits.
If your kids loved them.
I don't know, but I do actually have a story from my dad when he was little. Like, he tells the story of, like, my grandparents always had cattle. And there was one night that my grandpa had taken one of the cows that were outside in to get slaughtered. And when they were eating dinner that night, told my dad that that's whatever the name was of the cow, because the cow had a name.
Yeah.
You know, so that was actually clearly a core memory for him because he retold the story to me.
No, there was no question
you know?
in my mind. We weren't, and I don't know, it kind of felt a little bit wasteful. I'm sure some other animal enjoyed the
probably
benefits of it. But no, we were not ever going to eat them because the girls loved them. And I think that would be super fucked up. So
you're like, nope, that's where I draw the line.
I have eaten them. We've raised them and eaten them before. I'm not against raising.
But they had names.
They had names. They had personalities. They had backstories. They had there was a throuple. I mean, they had a whole situationship. So these were not birds to be eaten. Mm-hmm. So rest in peace, George and Biggie.
I can't believe one's still hanging in.
Cluckers is still...
Wow.
But the other ones are locked in a chicken run. They have their own, but we can't put her in there with them.
They still don't like her.
But the cats snuggle with her. It's really sweet, actually. I should write a children's book about it.
Oh, yeah, you should.
My thruple. My thruple chickens.
Your thruple meat birds. And then you could just educate a whole generation of people of what it's like to have farm life.
Well, and then the curriculum that we use for my kids' homeschool is very it's an online curriculum, and it has like a social aspect to it, so the kids can all talk to each other and they can post things and communicate and all this stuff. And my oldest wrote some blog or something about, and she used the term like my depressed meat bird, because after the two died, she thought Cluckers was depressed. And then so I got like an email from the curriculum company, because they will like notify you if your kid says anything like it might be concerning. And so they were like, we don't know what this means.
You're like, don't mind us farm folk in the middle of Nebraska. I understand you don't understand.
She's so concerned that the meat bird's going to be depressed. So that's my story about the meat birds.
Oh my goodness. That's, it's impressive.
Yeah, that's my life.
I just had no idea that was a thing. I mean, because you hear. You just thought
you can eat any chicken.
I know, but I also feel like the chicken industry gets all this bad rap about like the only reason why birds grow big and grow fast is because they've gotten steroids. And
they do. I mean, that happens
I'm
as
sure
well.
that happens
and then,
too.
But then they take these meat birds and they pump them full of steroids and antibiotics, all that stuff. And then they keep them crammed in these little cages.
Yeah.
And it's not... You can see the difference because we have been like truly enjoying the eggs this time around. I feel like we didn't really take advantage of the eggs before because we weren't big egg people.
Sure.
But we have eaten every single egg, and the difference between store-bought eggs and farm eggs is
night and day different.
Crazy. They're so good. We call them protein balls. The girls like to call them butt nuggets.
That's what they are, really. My sister has, I don't even know how many, 200 chickens now at this point.
She does?
That's maybe an exaggeration. I know she has probably at least 120, maybe. I don't know. But we've been getting farm fresh eggs too.
Yeah.
And
they're so good.
We were in Kansas City, we would always go to the farmer's market, and there was like an Amish farm that had pasture chickens, and the yolks, they're orange. And I've like never tasted... I had never tasted eggs quite like that. Like I still had went to Whole Foods, and we still got like the pasture raised ones from like Vital Farms or whatever else, and we did that. But I felt like we always had good eggs. Mm-hmm. And then we got them from that Amish farm at the farmer's market. And I'm like, whoa, these are beautiful.
It matters too, because we've done completely free range where the chickens can just roam around. But you're not going to keep your chickens around very long if you free range them.
No.
But they are happier. And the happier the chickens, the healthier the chickens, the better your eggs are going to be.
My sister will let theirs out, but then they put them back in the coop at night. And they keep them locked up and whatever. But
do they have roosters?
I don't think so.
Yeah. We have one.
You gotta have one.
No, you don't have to. Well, you don't have to.
I don't know, actually.
We have one.
I don't really know.
He's mean. I should actually show up. I'm going to pull up the video later.
They're very protective.
He attacked Clarice in the boat.
Oh my God. That's funny. He's protecting his territory. He's like, get out of here. That's funny. So it definitely makes a difference. And it's funny because then once you start knowing what really good eggs are and how orange the yolk should be.
Big difference.
Then, we used to get at Starbucks, it would be a quick just kind of drive-through meal. Like they've got those little protein boxes where they've got the eggs and grapes and like those little flat bread things with like peanut butter and stuff. And I used to get those all the time for the kids. Well, now when you pay attention. You open a hard-boiled egg from like a store and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the palest yellow egg I've ever seen. And then you're like, oh, now it kind of ruins it for you. It's just it's not as nutrient dense. While,
like we would get, because we only have, because we have one rooster, so we only get 8 eggs a day at the most. And we have the girls eat them, Jeremy and I eat them. And when we have my father-in-law is living with us, so he'll eat them too. Yeah. So we're not like drowning in eggs by any means. So I'll get like a dozen from the store just to make sure that we have some extras. And I always tell Jeremy if he has to cook them, I'm like, I guess we have to make our peasant eggs today.
That's funny.
No, we're super spoiled with our eggs.
Yeah, they're really good to have them.
It's been a whole adventure, the chickens, but it's good. And I think that it's just one of those, it's like gardening or raising your own food. It's just like, it's something about knowing where it comes from.
Yeah. Yep. And I mean,
knowing what we feed the chickens and how they're living, and I don't know.
Well, and we did this last summer. Elle's done 4-H, and so she got in like the garden plant. Like she wanted to learn how to do gardens, so she went to the club meetings and did the little garden spot that we have. That's actually just right across the street from our house. And that was actually fun. I mean, I don't want to have a garden and the responsibility, but when it was like everyone co-opted in and did it together,
it's nice.
It was really nice because then it's like we would walk over there and we could grab some things. I will tell you, I mean, it's been a long time since, I don't know if I've ever had potatoes just straight out of the ground before.
Oh.
Those were the best potatoes I have ever had in my life.
I believe it.
Like they were so good. And so I'm like, oh man, those are delicious.
Do you ever just like fantasize about just like going off grid and like having a homestead? And I think it's like a millennial kind of thing. I don't know what trauma we're carrying around that we all just want to run away and live off the land. But
so a really good friend of mine from college, she was a teammate of mine. She's still off the grid because like she's not on social media, nothing like, but every few months we get going back, like something will come up and like we go back and forth and like text over the course of a day, like just kind of catch up or whatever. And that's exactly what she did. She married a logger in like way southern Missouri, like down in like kind of like still the deep South, like Confederate flag, cotton, fields and South Missouri.
The deep South.
And she has a house by the river. And it always makes me think of like Chris Farley talking about his van down by the river. Because she literally has a house, this beautiful river, backyard, the nearest neighbors like a mile in each direction. I mean, it's like there's like nobody down there. And she's just happy as a clam. She has farm animals. She's growing her own food. Like she married this logger and she's like, I don't want to work anymore. And he's like, okay. So even before they had kids, she just was doing her thing. And
she homeschooled too.
She does now. Actually, they were in public schools, and she actually they adopted some foster kids. So they've got 4 girls that they've taken in that they were fostered to begin with, but they were in
simpler way of life. Not easy though.
Like, no, not easy. But no, because simpler. Some of them have like some health things that they kind of deal with, so they still have to like. Manage all that, but
you have plenty of problems. They're just not the stupid fucking problems we all.
Oh yeah. So I'm just like, God, her life is it's completely like off the grid. Nice. No social media. I mean, I fill her in with stuff every now and then and just check in. And I've been to her place because it's like I went and visited at one point and it's just quiet and peaceful. And she'll text me pictures of all their animals that they've currently got, and she's got and they eat them, and then they've got a garden.
You have to ask her what she knows about meat birds.
I will. I'll send her the link to this episode, and then she'll be like, why are you talking about me? And I'm like, well, because I think there's part of both of us that are like, that life would be really nice.
It would be nice. I fantasize about it all the time. We talk about it. Would be nice. So I don't know. I feel like we have also kind of just carved out our own little version.
You kind of have. I mean, you're out you've got your own country,
but we're very plugged in though.
That's true. So. You definitely are still, but yeah, I mean, I did kind of have a topic, but I feel like this was the topic. We're going to save that for another one. So
this would be called what?
Meat birds, I think is what we're going to have to go with. So there we go. We've just come up with the title for the episode. We hope you enjoyed. Maybe learning a little bit something about chickens. Yeah. But know the higher quality, like the darker, richer color of your egg yolk makes a difference. So try to get as orange as possible.
Probably the meat too.
Oh, I would definitely think the meat too. The quality meat's probably better. So there you go. Okay. Until next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to head over to our Instagram at Nacho Fitness Coach and let us know how you feel about the topic. Do you love it or hate it?
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button wherever you're listening. And if you like our podcast, leave us a rating. See you next time.
You've been listening to Euphony Innovatives Sonified.